Midweek Frontline tonight, we take our listeners and viewers deeper into some of the alleged nefarious activities surrounding the self-styled, self-acclaimed, and self-imposed man of God, Bishop Itru Appiah, currently under intense scrutiny and placed firmly under the spotlight. Bishop Itru Appiah faces serious allegations, including visa fraud and claims of sexual harassment involving some Ghanaian women in the United States. In this edition, tonight, the Frontline takes a closer look at the events surrounding this highly questioned figure. Stay with us as we uncover more details behind the man, the ministry, and the mounting allegations. I am Kweku Anand. Tonight, I'm coming to you live from the very HQ here in the studios of CTV and of course across dozens. Tonight, lifting the feed. We start from Sunyane. Sunyane is lifting it on the dial 88.1 FM. Western region is picking the feed on Tadi 99.1 FM, and of course in London the feed is on GOB Broadcasting on modernghana.com, and TuneIn is still on GOB. The feed is on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music. The information super dial tonight has just lifted it up on my CTVGH and the Frontline Ghana. Plus the my CTVGH and the Frontline Ghana. Same on Facebook, so you can get us also on Facebook. Facebook is the same address, my CTVGH on Facebook. Then you can also get us on YouTube, my CTVGH, same the Frontline Ghana both. So about 3 links you can get the show, including that if your television is disturbing at this very last minute, and you have if you have GoTV, check us on channel 21. I'm quite sure. Yes, check the Frontline on GoTV channel 2. Messing up and all of that at the very last minute, then your television is, causing troubles here and there and all. Your television is causing trouble here and there and all of that. So check us on GoTV channel 21, and then you would be cool to go, okay? And everything would go smoothly for you. Now, I welcome all viewers here in Ghana and around the world to our midweek Frontline show. Tonight, folks, you would have to embrace quick. Before I start, may I say to you, call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, call anyone, okay? Did you hear that? I said, call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, call a nephew, call an auntie, call your dad, call your best friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, anyone call them and tell them. That's the one guy, Kweku Anand, is right there sitting in his seat, and he's about to deliver tonight. What are we to deliver tonight? Wow. But I'm saying call a friend, call a brother. Many times I say that the expose is coming on multiple fronts. The expose is coming on multiple fronts, and you have to just do that. Yes. And my producers are all around here, working round the clock. Yes, I just spotted one of my great guys. Yes, he's here. He's one of the great producers. Of course, Jeff is also moving in and out of the studio, putting things. Yeah, Jeff is one of the great producers on board, putting all the necessary touches, things up there. I have Joshua up there. I have Bismarck, I call Bismarck up there. I have Kings, who doesn't want his surname. He doesn't want his surname to be mentioned all the time. But folks, nonetheless, I welcome you to the midweek Frontline, and tonight it's going to be something very interesting. The expose, this is the Frontline special edition we call the Frontline Investigate. Title, Workers of Iniquities. On Monday was holiday, 23rd of March. Monday was a holiday, and so we decided to kickstart the expose with a maiden edition on Monday 23rd. And many of you know now that we had our first guest also doubles as what? The victim. Okay? Came and narrated her horrendous account, what she's going through. And the incident happened somewhere, which year? 2004. How many years down the line? These people of color always have this very mindset. Oh, but this thing, how many years ago? So why should that be a big deal? That is what makes us and the white people different mindset of our mindset, who we are and why we do things this way. So you will not take it, but the white man will write it in the law book for you to go to law school and read, and then later you go to the courtroom and challenge the judge and tell the judge that no, you are here to prosecute this case. Why? Because crime has no expiry date. The ordinary Ghanaian doesn't even know what he's talking about. Crime has no expiry date. Until 2-3 years ago, when we went undercover and we got hold of him like this, and he has to come forward and do what is right, and he said, no, do not do what is right. Folks, tonight the expose is taking another angle, and still the man currently under intense pressure, who we have unveiled as of as of Monday, we've unveiled him, and still he is on the banner, and we still have a lot to tell about him. It's true, Bishop, it's true, Apia. Well, may I say, people were asking, Kweku, what's the name of his church? But what we do know is that Apia, I don't know which church he preside on. I don't know. But that's, for me, it's even inconsequential in the equation. On Monday, our old, Miss Teria Vanderpoy sat here and told her story, and now you know what is coming. May I again say this? We have dozens of people, Ghanaians, dozens in the diaspora, who want the platform to give them a space to come and also narrate their horrendous account. Those who are alleging that Bishop Etru Apia has taken quantum of money from them, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Those who are also making allegations against him, that yes, allegations of sexual harassment. And if you recall on Monday, when Ms. Vanderpoy was talking, at a point she said the residence pastor who invited, that's the CFI church that invited Etrapia, that's presiding officer, questioned Ms. Vanderpoy. If you recall, Ms. Vanderpoy was saying something that, the man Sami, who is the presiding officer of CFI Church, was asking her, or was about to ask her, and he began that, I hope what I'm about to ask you, you will not be offended. And Ms. Vanderpoy said, go ahead. And the man said that, quote, you too, has the man, as it were, lay your back on bed? What it means literally. Did the man also, had sex with you? And the woman said no. What it means, I personally spoke to the CFI head of the church. I spoke to him, and he said, yes, Kweku, there's a huge allegation here in my church, here in Connecticut, that Bishop Itrapia has been accused ostensibly to have what? Slept with a lot of women here. And this is what I'm going through in order to restore all of this.
The Frontline with Kwekwanan,
including that he took a lot of money from people in his quest to, give those individuals, their sons and daughters back home, access to what? Visas, and they will travel to United States, Britain, and other places. But unfortunately, all of the above promises did not materialize. Guys, this is the man on the screen. Yeah, I love my production team. You are doing it great. That is Bishop Itru Apia, sitting there comfortably. All right, this is him.
On CTV.
And if you recall, on Monday I showed you, whilst in all of this accusation, Bishop Itru Apia still continued to hover on the social media, Facebook and other social media links, still advertising for what? Advertising that people should come and give money, and that he has, I don't know whether, he holds an embassy in his home. He still can help people to travel here and there, XY. Now, as the expose has started on him, before Ghanaians, you would hear that a lot of people would also flood here. That not too long lately, this man allegedly has defrauded them. And we have to talk about it.
On CTV.
Guys, the question I'm asking all of these self-styled men of God, what is God's crime? What is it that God has done against some men of God in this country, so for Christ to deserve this thankless moment? Did you hear the question? I am asking the men of God in this country, what crime has Christ committed in order to deserve this thankless moment? Folks, let's get started. The midweek frontline na medewe ejina so no. Na said munim no ya bode rona boy expose eduru ba bi kra do so Kwekwana oni expose bia dede bi no ye no munya na life man. Ebi so Kwekwana o the expose na kwaji sika. Enti ontimi nya expose bia wo Ghana enzem o ma keke bia fine. O ma keke bia na mehwe omudin na mse ode momo hata omenum bia said ombeti na ebrene so a said the late lumba kana sim no say ebrene so na ebrene so aden asono enen esi ade na mo eden eko me do mu wura ebonum na ya hwene ya yedwuma na said the esi eden ye na pepe. Guys, Madria habedere papa. Now, Shadio, on Monday, yeni mami betraha, mami said in niefi. Miss Lucy Teria Vanderpoort ni niefi. Answer. Real. Mami tia sese kweku. No. Me bastijo. Sikana bomi yeske bia yusa na so. Bonia asofuni bi no, all over the world, the Christian church, Christ church, the Christian community in the world is really under siege. Trust me, guys. But all the same, meba beka enipa bia wo moye victim say me beka ho me ye di nkomo de nsem ne go nti meba sure. And who since so delay. Say, Uncle back to US and so delay because of the expose. Oh yeah. And I respect all people who are coming. My respect to woman, my bold enough. So moba se kweku ya be kayasem. Expose in my kwai, my young kayan se minchire Ghana for particularly Ghanaians. One more dear. Asofo bi wo ha, wo mo kotokoto mo ni ase a, wo ma yesa asofo ne se, wo mo ye little gods, little whatever, and almost some of else are Ghana my anymore. Iranum. And somewhere that was in a better, nti ye ma mi bedi ni nkomo Monday nkomo no mu a ene we have to unveil Bishop Etrapia wono no kwa America ho a particularly the states of Connecticut or no koyo asori na to nkra frɛ no okoye yeah allegations ye dia bobo no nye better make say still any pebi omo Ghanaians omo Connecticut wo no epeso bedi nkom yeah so because of want of time enya de ya ready say e pese bie floodgate no emma nipa bebre amon me pacho peni a wo frɛ me be srewa me won fra me Mr. Me one from him. Oh, me mpesi ebe widen expose ni mu bebre sa acha say enipa no a wo moye victim ewo papa yinsem Bishop Etrapia nsem no se wo tie storyline wa enye too far from this and from that. So if I say nipa 3 no mujino no mokasa ekwan ya ode ba ko fa so no the same ono so narrating dia the same including womo accuse Bishop Etrapia say ono so why den ono mu na afafa enna kwan so odo mo chia keka fom kwaku you ready betimi but I do not want to interview much more than one because Ms. Vanderpoel interview almost gives the bigger story of hundreds of people out there who still believe say hey they want to tell their story but it's all about what nisika woman accusing say wajo musika woman accusing say emma bebre wedi wo na ma ahodo pi ono ma deda say me kasi wedi wo nso say me nka bone ana is it a bad way Bishop Bikrajina. Of course. Bishop Bijina Ghana for him catch them say. So be musika. Se current dia. As long as our musika se current dia obedi. Lighthouse Bishop and cancer. So kinda amount Ghana for no bunch of hypocrites, bunch of sycophants for no minimum busa say nipa me chiwo masasi sunu za nipa mutesa on my room enye hu nipa sa very evil people so evil and so satanic ya ye hu se ye do nyankopon ama but yet we profess none of that of God's word like no Ghanaians ni na ekowie se nipa ne doso but ntimi ma we ba na okọ na we ba na okọ but me I can say the people are many. I mean, Bishop Etrapia allegation we done so ontimi maembe yi no ho no but yedene eko dru baby as ni dru quick na if another man of God abba because omo Dawson some ne Dawson at the apex so big men of God this year expose wo mo so expose ye wi a ye san ne pa 3 wo ho ya chem pa 3 wo ho. Now tonight Etrapia the eba and saying afi ebra ma media asem ne betu yenim no investigation eye ni na no ene yen sakoso no mu enkomodie yet hwa ne say minya a call from a renowned lawyer ubeti ni dia na dwe osanse a member of parliament na Etrapia nim say sa lawyer no eminua no kodi ni okohia no play mu omukokuma so no ohia no e na ode asem ne tu ni nim say asem akwaku anan say no say sa e na lawyer na ka chense winim osofo na em say na de say wo ka che lawyer no na say lawyer na ahwe kwan obefa so obetwitwa agi no say dien e na lawyer ni si ni so ka chense osofo kona kokotua wo ka no kotua ka no oka sa che no say me kokumase aba me ba me no betrust na maye adibia ma. I'll give you the payment schedule, how you should pay the money to the woman. Okay? Britain for the say payment schedule. Well, America for the year they prefer to say the payment schedule. See your money payment schedule no ntua ne kakra. Lawyer na wi ni dwuma. Renowned lawyer obeti ni din ne. No tu no for say ko na kwhwe ni di huni. Lawyer no tu no for a onim se lawyer na friend. So me ankasa me friend no. Na me friend no in the conversation with Ethiopia, admitted, say, yes, tonight, I am going to play you that audio recording. Expose BB and work will never boom and I may be trying a conjecture. No. There is nothing like conjecture here. Everything is coming in the form of audio, video, pictures, everything. I am not going to cover any man of God. I am revealing everybody. I will name you and I will shame you. I have exposed politicians for far too long. Obi sunye expose or journalists for home. Edwan is anet here. That's all. Obi sunye expose or journalists for home. We are done. And I dream no be din komo efa and komo say Ethiopia now admitted say so chairman minisika demana. Because at a point Ethiopia enam enano o painty pictures we no person o painty men so black. No yet to say mamma croneneka. But no name say komo bia na ye die no. You see here Kweku sometimes I'm being named hanged as a bad person. But bonina Ghanaians been mudi no. Bonina mudi nti ema Kweku. Many me medi agrobi sao. Okay? Obi sorry medi Ngomobi catch Ghana was I Kweku na war recording of every person in Ghana say yes I minna meda. But I did be woman way and why careful. Oh, one ye bonini wie, I feel show moon semwa. Do Omoya and say no mamma or mono woman trom who say, no ma banoma be pras some nato, so say, wound woman now peso you, say, say, meanwhile, yen semina, Obibeka Senche, say, Pia Bonteo. So would do was semi year and send you my to say, ye can't nentia say, Jumanini pano, only near, no more solve more problem. Bible say ye na no ye nya dansekruwa ma ye ho ne ye ntena asomdwemu na so officer ne pe no say Kweku dia me sorry de bia na me de nkrofo nsam to abonte. Why now? So yes I know particularly some of these men of God, and tonight let me break the news to you. It is men of God, some men of God who can go and rent assassins to go and kill somebody or even one of their own. Unim so phone to me kobo pass munkonam kokum esimisi and I say one of them men of God, some of them very evil and wicked in this country and other places. Politicians who want the politicians but the politicians are not too mean to that extent. Says you're men of God. Politicians and yet you may be said to this extent you're men of God who you believe say omkuta Bible. Okay? Now tonight, me be some Bonnie Bay and a Christo. Why am some of these men of God in this country for Christ to deserve this thankless moment? Some mudini din sikonko, mudini din ebo, mudini din nipa. Bonnie Bay and Christo I am. But what you should know is that God is about to cause what? A revolution in Christ's church. All over the world, including Ghana. A revolution in the Christian community or the Christendom around the world. Ghana kahon. Revelation chapter 1 verse 20. Wait me Revelation chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. All day. Bra. Revelation chapter 1 verse 20. God is speaking to you, these so-called self-styled, self-acclaimed, self-imposed, self-notorious men of God in this country. At your apex and down, your archbishops and your pastors and your prophets and what have you. I'm saying to you tonight, look at me right on your screen and in the camera. I said, God is about to cause what? A revolution in his church. Sooner rather later, you will think it is far, far there, but it's not too far. Sooner rather later, you will see the tsunami. Go and read Revelation 1, chapter 1, chapter 2. We are 0 down to Revelation 1 verse 20. What God told John, when John was on the land of Patmos, on that island, what he told him to write and go and tell the church of what? Asia. Okay? Revelation 1:20 ho. Na hwa dia onyankopon Ekatere John, Ebrana John, or that the land of Patmos, that small island. Oh, Yakubu, and you may be Revelation. The man John said, Nakobo de room. We no catch and say, Fasan semi, Nakobo, the church of Asia, Boma Mania, the Eba. God is about to revolutionize the church. Did you hear that? I said what? God is about to revolutionize the church. God doesn't give a hook. He doesn't give a heck about who is the man of God in this country, pastor, prophet, bishop, archbishop. What do I need to say? Your dome, your church auditorium, your synagogue, your temples. God is about to cause revolution there. Sooner. So, this expose, I'm not on Ghanaians. I am on you, the men of God, to repent and change for God's kingdom. Me pesa mu asofo no mo sesa na mu di nka fa Kristo sa mo kra ene mo agenkwa first ansa na yaba mo members no so. Oh yes, unim. That's what I want it to be done. Members say the omo masem no ene da gen. I said no na me senior edin komo former member of parliament for Senate constituency, Honorable Chumesi appear senior. Salute you. When you say Banner, you agree to yourself. I'm sure many of you know him. He's a former security operative. Yes, he's a marine guy. Also a former member of parliament for Senate constituency. He's a Cuban train. A Bempa. All of them, they are glued to their set. Honorable Chiapa. I mean, it's all here. Why? Can you imagine? I sometimes do not know how I should evaluate the ordinary Ghanaian, be that simple or a professor, and also and that thing that is in this chamber, their common sense. So obeshin pebi hu di jina wa na waka kire se Johnson nanom na nkwaje wo wabodam Ghana for ne me ma omuzo honua me mpese meba Ghana for no so wo mo no omu hu om se papa and say nkwasia keka ni Jimmy o papa kra utimi reference papa papa no utimi reference ta. Yet particularly our women, some of our women na wo hwe kwan a mode sa asofo wani mu bidi o mo faso a hey na me interview Jacob say ebo no wo ka no hwe udura so dem a omutimi di kan say krada na sa so omuntia so yeah omutitia so omba no ma koton oh papa oh say and just say kasini bo what is obo no hu hia say emo pa emo ade na omote wo mo ye no. I swear God, I am not going to make my language beautiful for you. Listen to me, the Ghanaian. I'm not sitting here to make my language more comfortable for you, like Christ did in his in where in the church. He took the cane and what did he do? He shipped them and to me Janim, titi to him, quiet mesirem mipom, obia I'm not here to do it safer, and I'm not here to do it and speak like what? Like, please stop it. We preach the Christian and we need to break the ice. We need to break it. And then I be so for no. And then bonnet from the apex of your archbishops, from your bishops, from your pastors, from your reverends, any who can bonnet bay and no nyankopon why ye asofo amugu Ghana say me wo Ghana nti ma menka Ghana say bonnet bay no nyankopon ayemo nti mumma onyankopon din etumi suffer such atrocities. Why? Emma entieni sorry na omutumi kasete Kristo anyhow. By the way, one confessor edwumeya nto ho so e. Why? What do you think Christ has done to you, this man of God? So Christ deserves this thankless moment. Boni be na wayeti amo. Boni a wayeti wa ne se obaye no obeye ne se fani din na boni din hu dewro. Na obo hu dewra mane penya hu se ampo wono wo ye Kristo na ye na ye mfa na ye nante wo ne kwan so boni o ye ano wan ko fa sa nso e ma che se mo ye monsam emma much less a muye emonsam emma. According to John chapter 8 verse 44, it says a musumura na musum no we dadeni no we trufo. According to John 8 no or say na oyeden, he's a liar and what, a murderer. That's why some of our self-styled men of God in this country can commit any form of what, sin, atrocities without share of what, pain, regrets and remorse. Until I'm to show remorse and it just say I saw them when I'm one. Mubetinya samai one on one so the namu na day citri. No sense when your energy, when you that alacrity and the prowess, because it has become the proclivity of them to sleep with all of these young women in the church, and so can gather the energy, go and stand, behind the pulpit and preach the word of God. And then let me share Facebook and Miss Bell can't say me. Now me told me share Miss Bell sir, me share queer. Me say hey queer. Into one sa papa or software one money din echo out or software and or channel and sardinia ewo hwa wonum sardini wia owia no ni ne bejo no born doggy say sister o born doggy. I'm sure so many of you or suffer on any cause our relationship. But could be on your baby boni, maybe unveiling. No. He's a big man of God and also belongs to a big church. A big church. No, dear. Obana and men's is a crown no why ready say. Obedi sa obano. Why? Tonight, folks, I'm going to unveil the conversation of Bishop Petrapia. Admitters obetia my minister. Nigeria see ya when she says mamino. Miss Tavia Vanderpoy Obetne if you have say. I'm going to unveil that to you. That is the Frontline special edition. The Frontline Investigate is coming. The Workers of Iniquities, Part 2, and I'm Dave Rowe. But up next would be what? Ghana Speaks Proudly, brought to you by Biogas Expert Engineers. One more day. And close all the shed. Let me put this and emphasize this point. Emphasis is mine. This expose, it's not meant to close any man of God. Sorry, no, that's not what we are here for. This expose is not meant, let me again emphasize strongly. The expose is not meant to close a church. Neither the expose is asking a Ghanaian not to go to this church. No. Expose na na se one kasa what na se din na se wutie nsama pie. Ene asofo ahodo a ye pa omoso ntama a wunhu bie. Nyese me kan kokko na mabodi bia no. Ene na asofo na se ye bodi ni de omo pictures e kiro na se wuhia na obekọ na soro a. Wasam o. Timi pamocho mi mejina nkasa mo obi nko obi asoro na esum no esum de no ye close esum zan onyankopon na nkasa e baba ye. God is about to cause that revolution on them sooner rather later. And a mama of scripture kona koken kind Revelations 1 chapter 1 verse 20 they call open so I read it the whole of chapter 1 and 2 and 3 ubehun sam ye ewo ho. God is about to cause that revolution. He told John to do some exercise on Frankoma, the Church of Asia. Okay? Nani nane represent Christ Church of today. Nyankopon Obama so. Enti emu amasema. Biogas Expert Engineers up next. And I draw money me to anamo papa. And I'm money me to no chere Edikan baby a yebenya yedi yeti ebeto ehemfa na opese wotena edan ben sa na wunya obeto ana edan ben ne yensima. Biogas Expert Engineers kwekumeka ho as one of the project coordinators yebesi dan no ama fefe wate ai yebesi edan of wo choice ntifa wo plan ebra na yenhwe so na yeden yensi edan infema. Okay? Yes. Minim but obi kana sem sisi ano me say relocated to another place. Minim so pese obey me neighbor and ya na what text me say kweku pese me your neighbor na wakohwe dan na kweku me kwotinem so beautiful enough woni ma dem the make catch on say biogas expert for yekuta all manners of what building plans yesisi dan bebre said the munim kaneno edan yesibi o eastern region yesibi o hemfa ebri yesibi baby bebre yes science so ye dan eton edan inti dan ben sa na wo pen watenum 3 bedroom 4 bedroom venzen a flat and as a story building. Which kind of building be the ocean is crazy na ye dan ya den yesisi sini na enkakra the 300 affordable houses ewo Pediase Lodge or ye sisi ye gusu isin denden make us say amanfo abegigi sa dan ni na tombeka ya the affordable houses no amanfo ababegini na chese make us say amanfo di sisi so amanfo ye si dan amom beautiful ni na say amanfo abegi wo so opedan bi atenem ebi ana wo Ghana na say wo amanone. Your whole desire is to be comfortable now do theater. Yes, Anna, great. Now I can offer you a very nice, accommodation at Ubitim do theater 2, 3, 4, 5 bedroom flat and as a story bedroom. What I said with a nice compound and many na yade yesiama ana sumpo se upe se wa wo plan eba near stress ni yesima why not? Ana sumpo se number 3. Ye sit down ewie wo de wo mpɛ ne basabasa bia ɛdan no kwaku mi pɛdi ye si ewie na mato na me mvu kom de wo hwɛ ne screen we so yi big houses are almost makoma be say 8 and ye see wo eastern region Pediase Lodge nimu ho ho ne ye see sa dan we na we the eyes and ram name senior brother edi nkomo ora chumi say apia na o say kanene minim say owo friend saying MF for baby so kwakumi free her crowd ya chill is here them me a friend saying eastern region has him say oh boy now interesting idea be or kan ya say okay and yeah Ghana for metie ever since okotuna ni fie to me see appear the ni so ade pa nice guy on him WhatsApp she also go air condition me so that ever since I'm a better. Reason is saying, this is an area, a good and a serene environment. Bibia ye kama. Ukotna baby sa. Netresa upese unyi chentia. Sep radio sa. Nipa omwenye biedie. Obiano omu choice. What ya say? Upe babia environment enframe to me boa. Na uji enframa enye so contaminated and polluted. And to bibi need you ono jeni o mazao. But nina account my apomudene any dear benya a sense of ebwa me ye places be ni baby woman any environment woman what na and check na wabako crantem and check na name no penso was and many other and chene we bubuego just BCB basa so nina so the ventilation any the serene environment obenya ebetimi abo mo wasetim na aye kamana eno na me no ka ho asem you eno so ne biogas expert for ya share so de say bibia yesisi ye da nina so ye baby a environment ne come up we are making we everywhere baby sir is gusu si edan bia ye be si bia nso ne ye tubo wo e de amani pa no na wa hifa na how many real estate companies are biogas expert for and ye tesu ne ye ne kama e de amount nti hye so uhia edan fane se wo wankasa wo side plan opesi si dan ma fa plan ne bra ne ye ne untrase na ye si dan no manako rooftop ne ye wia ye wo company so venison rooftop enchanting your company so you produce enchanting roof no na yankasa ya ma company na ba be roof so dia nti minime dwuma wo kra na wo be ye wo dia nse wo to na wo hwe everyday utumi ba side be hwe de ekọ nti no be transfer ya nhyehyɛ fefefe kama na yesi dan no according to your plan amount well ebi so a we nye ne sa na wo pɛ no but wo pɛ dan a yesi wie 3, 4, 5, 2 bedrooms and also brand ni nkomo ni empe sa edani bi mfema depending on location kwa obesa wotena no na ya hwese bi wo a na ye de ukọ no wetuaka na ukọ wo baby ati asem enti ni na no e ma ne nya wo dadwene ati se baby a obenya di uti atonko ade Me penipa be two bia me no be me neighbors in the next you know na me namo akwa good guys pa obi ze ko Thomas I am a viewer or what am I committee for na me na ye na mo tena say tumi ni mo share ideas what I say well intellectual base na me ni ade ya o ma no mo te ho ade bia ko ka de for na me ne dan kwansri business bisa no eboa ma enioma koye unya healthy life mesra obedi abeton adwene wo yi pa biogas expert for ye dan na yesisi ni ebinie fe kama nti dia opese woto dia opese esima wo enem ne ade ni na no akwanya ewo ho ene where do you want to live ni na ne behwa mo bedi mu ewie edansie no emma dansie no ho asem emeye problem out ye be take care of it what the next no so abehia say me bohu dero no de no so mabohu dero particularly in recent times den boho mu amufie ensuo emma wo Ghana water ensuo no emma na me ka say Ghana water for enyomo fault. Yes, I know the inside out of Ghana water because my dad was one of their big engineers. All the water bodies in Ghana minim bia minim wa abakwasem from north, south, east, west. Yes. But as a barrier can say, munim where they me program a trade once a maybe and a penny back modi videos be chem nam say and down. All the water bodies are down na are heavily contaminated and destroyed by what courtesy cyanide, mercury, and your honky count. Now we in Ghana water from pumping family we ubewu ten na make a say Ghana from my yen ya ye wate. My yen ye ho say bohole ya dia. And no, and I may recommend the amount in primply. No, say guys, my for bohole. So no, and no bad boy just say bohole no ye be two wa fee. Now I know the attorney say ye two. Amunano say the kudra uno kanasem no. Ye two mana kwasasina kumem. Several hundreds, thousands of miles near Kotu nsuo no ho. Ye Kotu ho wi a say the hun screen is we. Ye Kotu ho wi a near tapi wo ho. Ye the motor ni shaho ye wo kwan ye befa so ye be tapping nsuo no grounds ho said the eba so dirty way for good reasons and I say eba ye wi a ye nim said ye be ya afi ye be tap into the clean water near connected amamo septic tanks na mne ade zone enti wa wutu fie nsuo no emma Ghana water for nsuo ye ration nsuo no enti fa ne say emma ene ne ye connect borehole no emfema we na ye nsi tank ho enti ene wo bathroom o toilet o kitchen o ehimfa nsuo ba particularly mo nso amope shower edware no so no na wa wo shower na se na wo dware fe kama ahomkamu pa o ahomkamu pa na wo dware wo shower when Ghana water any problem bia again the science ya coincidia man nipa bebre man to muntumi ntu boho no say kwaku ya na nchini man can straight me kwaku me ma pam for ye ntu boho bia ma nchini mbem but assuming say ye tu e man nchini mpo mu a ye aso so ye science wo akade a de be sie man nsuo no nchini ni na will be gone me na make sure ye treat wo from ho quick ye wie ye the machine she go be afi nsuo e ba nya okra betimi no clean water enya hwe oho beto kama enchini o debi oni na you depart from salt na me ade na wetimi ade eyu sunsu ni bi di senior we di bia betimi dia na me kan ankro se mo amotimu fie na mu hia nsuo no mesra bedan biogas expert for new nsuo kama enfema let me start from them obi wo mu a na ebusua no bi o mo wa manone na waye ne se o me toka e de aba na o mo de aye adwuma na bosome ne na de se ska abefie me de meka cho se we enya ade e bebo a chese bibre no ma try car no ye de ba na driver na de car na fa kwan bi so no wa se car no wan hwen so na driver na nka se si konko egu no bottom nti me prefer say car na water no say auto bus and auto taxi use din o auto car na saying thousands of dollars we wa say be duty we duty na na de ama driver na car na be ne dia onye sales mra na ne car ni ti ne car ne nan twaso momuntu boho e wo fie ho area no mo bia na nsuo ma momuntu boho no mo nton se nsuo ne mefie no trust me it's a lot of business again in a small community whereby nsuo man anypa me mo community wo be biogas expert for yin ko tu boho no na yen build a tank emamo and I say yen network it the entire community no with pipes na yen twa nsuo entum na mo am no mo nya arrangement my arrangements na bosumi bia na maje mo water nsuo from ho. What's a business I am suggesting? Is it not? Very good one. You know, cool business to go. That community no nsuo sambia na asefo ni na eto ede etwa. Ebi o me bia na wo si wudan. Edan na wo sie no. Wo hia nsuo de esi dan no. What's the major way? Wo hia nsuo de esi dan no. Nti na say tanka na ekono oba, tanka na ekono oba. Na wotwe obu nsuo be se mienu. Eye sika wo. Me dear, the suggestion is that my yemra ni metu borehole site or yem to permanent or ni a build tank no moves nsuo ni pompigum se dia plumbers ni ya na se omo twen nsuo ni free ho na omo di si dan. Real estate for some more masomra ha say mo site to ye betime be two boreholes bi amakomako be nsia na ze nzon me ya connecting na matank no if you say be affordable houses amusi be 100 and I say 50 who here consider you know water pa na modi esi edan no nti eno anese ye besi borehole jama we problem ye no nya afina na patututu na tanka nam so na we ko na we ba mfa so bi eni so the borehole expert for no biogas expert engineers ye din no biogas expert engineers ye ne tu borehole mane ko asasina kumem ye tu me ye nya nsuo pa ni eden we na a wo hwe na wotwe mienu mu miensa mu edwuma na ye yaye no dia mu hwe na a meka sesese emprembre kodo e wo site so gwaku na wo ma ya betre me boy edwuma no by end of the month no kodo join me na ye di nkomo no kama abra ya share expose ya say what ya say intime srewo e ma ensuo enye problem ma around this time senso ye problem there then em say wana open as anti Mr. Contact biogas expert engineers. What it? Numbers in the good screen so come. Any details and numbers in the good way. Good my dear. Ni now so they are to WhatsApp so. Yeah, the numbers we now to WhatsApp so. Friend ya. Now I make it a quick you say oh friend numbers see bia no ye ni ho no obi amfa. But the easiest way to go is numbers see WhatsApp into store or WhatsApp no so between the Frontline biogas or anyhow you can remember. Then what you do and they say WhatsApp, give us a WhatsApp if you like voice recording na February. Mention your name, where you are communicating from and what you want us to do. Dear na pesi e yema and a him fanso na nkomodie no woni edi efre mayehu and afin so dear na pesi e yema kanina wo voice recording me ye bani ye hu ya kase be from ye be turn call na anyway di nkomo that we take it from there. Numbers in the good screen is of course 055 589 3001 and 0546 205 377. I repeat 0546 205 377 and 055 589 3001. For the purpose of those driving one more time 055 589 3001 and also 0546 205 377. Nebi Biano the Dana Kwemo. Come. Guys, so just gone past biogas expert for now. Me know my AD and Komono area no. WhatsApp messages in a FEFA 020. Guys, more for WhatsApp message number and two screen. So the number again, let me caution. WhatsApp number no. It's not for you to call. It's for you to drop your message on Koma Yebidi. In Komona expose na ni ashas na. Expose ni title ni Workers of Iniquities. Okay? Workers of Iniquities. Bibia wuhu about some of our men of God, self-styled men of God in this country. Ni bonia wumuditi nipa. Eno en expose na yen hwehwemo ya capture na near domo ye be unveil for you to know. Choose to go to their church, it's not our problem. You don't want to go to their church, it's not my problem. Any right? But maybe I will look into my camera and I will tell any man of God from your patriarch, your archbishops, I'll tell all of them. If they are doing it, then they know that it's an offensive to the spirit. And say, if they are doing it, and who are sorry, no one tell them say there is this young man be CCTV or say ade a wo ye no eye bone wo Nyankopon ni so eye chiwade wo Nyankopon ni so enti say what Action Chapel what whatever church atinasari wo ye bi Kwanchiankra or ye bi Darkwood Mills or ye bi Otabil or ye bi Archbishop Nicholas Danka Williams or ye bi what in anima catch and say Archbishop ade a wo ye are offensive to the Holy Spirit, and they know it. As my make catch me say, they know it. What? If he tells you, come and pay tithe, tell him he's a liar. If he tells you, come and pay what? A special offering. If he tells you, come and sow a seed, tell them they are a bunch of thieves. Okay? Me na make catch you. Me say, a bunch of what? Thieves. And they know it. And that is what makes me angry when they know what they are doing is, ostensibly offensive to the Spirit of God. That is not Christ-like. But yet, because over hundreds of you in the church, all of you swimming in your pool of ignoramuses. So, tithe is not meant for them to take. Tithe is meant for what? The high priest like Melchizedek. All right? They know it. Now, so still, wome bome po agi tithe ne firi mu nsem wome bome po agi special offering firi mu nsem wome bome po aka tem se Onyankopon say fa sika special one bibra se se na no na wan salufu amwako gina ho a oye na eye officer salufu amwako egina ho na o se de fa come bring the money no owi o say do it with joy say do it with joy o say do baby if you ohwe congregation no obi say musro are you afraid? No, why not you afraid? Adiamu ye ebususam any boni to say against the Holy Spirit. You think you are one person away. So say Wamatra, be careful. You see, and they've gone beyond such that they cannot be pinched, neither they can hear the voice of the Spirit. Their conscience is seared. Yeah. Wama bro sa error no. Wama bro the error even if the Holy Spirit reveals like this himself to speak to them, still they will not believe say a Holy Spirit no. Onyankopon nim nyama bom ekabod. It's gone. But through this expose make akaiwom say God is about to cause a massive revolution in the church all over the world. God is about to cause a revolution. And then I make a Revelation 1:20. Opa kokenka in chapter 2 nina 3 ne ka na hwe ade a Onyankopon pese o ka kire mo about Christ Church. Folks, before tonight we move on, I need to do this quickly, and we are going to do this all through. And this is what we call the Frontline disclaimer. The Frontline wishes to extend an open invitation to any man or woman of God whose name is mentioned on this platform in a negative light. Such individuals are fully liberty to visit the offices of the Frontline show here at CTV to clarify any matter raised. Any man of God, titia, tinting, huge, whatever your size, beating up through my door. Come, betraha. Let me say wasem. Say ya kan wa se mia anko yi amawo anya wo de ne na sefo come bra na me no ni nkomo ha. My doors are open. They may also choose to issue a rejoinder, a press statement, or hold a press conference to respond to the concerns being broadcast. In view of this, the Frontline emphasizes its commitment to fairness, accountability, and the rights of reply. However, tonight, the Frontline issues this, and here underline. The Frontline issue strong warning. Strong what? Warning to any individual or group who may consider resorting to what? Threats, intimidation, or any form of what? Violence against this platform due to our publication. Such actions will not be what? Will not be tolerated and will be addressed through all lawful means available, including ahana masam no biara within the means of the law to defend ourselves, including invoking our what? Our firepower available to us here at CTV. Take note. We invoke what? The firepower of this show. There you know the power and authority behind this show. Do not violate, neither you get us cross or you do something in order to see the firepower of this program. Because we'll be capable enough to raise what Trump said, fire and fury, and you go down ashes and into abyss. And don't try this. And until you break it, to say, in fairness, bra, tonkra frey, bra, ni enu ni nkomo, mempe kukomu nkomo biya biom. I don't want any means of kweku. Shianya, kweku, can you meet me here? I will not come. Let me rather make it clear in public. No man of God will call me and I'll come. Sorry, I've interviewed all of you. My interview will be any body be American as someone say any panel. Menena kasa. Yes, and I challenge you. Tell me, so if you don't understand something, come here. Don't call me in any secret room or any corner. I will not come. Let me make it in plain words with respect, because some senior men have spoken. I respect them, they know I respect them. Some are also brothers, but I'm sorry, there can never be any way I'll go about it anymore. You see, people must learn to respect the rudiments of journalism. The media cannot, will not, and may not be ignored as a significant political actors. It is my job. Minim sentia so investigating men of God dia what bomusio kese wo Ghana na wo hear politician we dwuma dia hey obia no here go and chase them. Uba men of God so for so hey no, I'll not meet anybody in anywhere, any corner. I don't have any meeting with anybody. Please come sit here. What to see about din na ya mono kwa bi so bra press conference or all of those. Respectfully, I am to say this: any form of attack would definitely spell out our firepower. And I can say to any man of God without being bragging, you can't stand the firepower. Don't try this. You can't, and I repeat, you cannot stand the firepower of this show. If you want to know the powers behind, try. Now who we are, no one and wako body need the dance. Then you pay who say, we trust that this notice would be taken in good faith, ensuring mutual respect, constructive engagement, and avoidance of any disturbances. This is the Frontline disclaimer, folks. Take note of it. Up next, what? Politics of tonight. We placed a sharp and uncompromising focus on Bishop Etru Appiah, a self-acclaimed and self-imposed religious leader, now at the center of serious allegations including fraud and sexual harassment or sexual misconduct. On the Frontline show tonight, we bring you an exclusive revealing telephone conversation between myself and Bishop Etru Appiah, admitting to his payment schedule to settle out Miss Tevia Vanderpoel in a bid to navigate his way out of this growing scandal. Stay with us. Tonight we uncover the layers behind the controversy. Maybe anything maybe bien comma a course between me and a bright investigations. A dream in Pembens who say yes, as already Utiama Minisi Kamana Ban send his can a video we'll get there tonight. But before we go fully into the matter tonight, we take a brief look at some sights and sounds shaping our times across the Christian community. Yes, Ibedru Etru Appiah. Yeah, can see the whole world, the Christian world, the Christian communities under siege. Sorry, can see be a member boom with the actual. Naturally, the air cost war. I saw a war in the United States. Naturally, the air cost war. Who dream na reho. Sir, Onyankopon aboni wiase aboni pa abomu bibia se yentnas ni nidini enom. Na Nyankopon is on the grade was saying. To serve God, no, eduma ben. No, the farthest you can go to pray to God, and also our Father who art in heaven and hallowed be thy name near Hongekong. And Chancha Ubo Sampai Wimpa na yeding. So Ubo Sampai Impo Ewia Kweku. Maybe say na ayeding. Nyankopon is sompon ayeding. Inti yedini din. Sikunko ye didn't ye drag on your coupon in the mud, ye dragging it into all sorts of controversies, ye dragging it into all forms of humiliation, ye dragging it into all sorts of what? Annihilation, dragging his name into all sorts of what? Uncharitable cause. Because we can do this and go free. So tonight we probe into the inner workings of one of the most popular churches in the United States, Hillsong, a global Christian movement. What we mean that has in recent years come under intense scrutiny. Once led by its renowned founder Brian Houston, the church has been rocked by a series of scandals, ranging from alleged misconducts and moral failures among top leaders to claims of financial impropriety and weak accountability systems. Sorry, kwedu de abomo just a do so keke. Enyoma basa. Na ubi say inteye mote wa esum na mosum wanti na mosum on whose shoulder and na mosum. Eye Christ. Na Christ and na mosum na 90 saying, are you being Christ like, or it's a lifestyle? Like this, a lifestyle. Yet Christ didn't. That's all. Take a listen to this.
Turbulent times for the celebrity church Hillsong.
When you give somebody so much power, they become God to people.
Sydney, Charity Team Koidari, 20,000 people pack an arena. Lights flash, music pounds. On stage, a pastor in $800 sneakers preaches about sacrifice. In the front row, Justin Bieber sings along. Backstage, someone just approved a wire transfer for $13 million. Fast forward to today. That same arena sits half empty. The pastor faces criminal charges. Bieber's gone. The money's gone. And former members are using words like cult and abuse to describe what happened inside. This is the story of how the coolest church in the world became one of the biggest scandals in modern Christianity. Let's go back to where it started. 1983, Northwest Sydney. A 30-year-old preacher named Brian Houston takes over a tiny church from his father. 45 people show up on Sundays. Nothing special. Nothing that would suggest this place would one day count NBA stars and pop icons as members. But Houston had a vision. He didn't want hymns and suits and boring sermons. He wanted lights, cameras, production value. He wanted church to feel like a concert. It worked. Within 10 years, that little church exploded to thousands of members. By 1999, they rebranded as Hillsong Church. And that's when things went global. The music became their weapon. Hillsong United started pumping out worship songs that churches everywhere couldn't resist. Oceans. What a beautiful name. Cornerstone. These weren't just songs. They were phenomena. By 2015, an estimated 50 million Christians were singing Hillsong songs every single Sunday. 50 million. The money followed. Over $100 million in annual revenue. Campuses in London, New York, Los Angeles, Paris, even Tel Aviv. Anywhere there was culture and influence, Hillsong planted a flag. And the celebrities came. Justin Bieber got baptized in a Hillsong pastor's bathtub in 2014. Selena Gomez attended services. Kevin Durant, Vanessa Hudgens. The Instagram aesthetic was perfect. Young, beautiful people in vintage sneakers praising Jesus. It was Christianity for the influencer age. At the center of it all stood Brian Houston, charismatic, media-trained, always perfectly dressed. He and his wife became celebrities themselves, jetting between continents, filling stadiums, writing bestsellers. By 2018, Hillsong was untouchable, a billion-dollar empire, 50,000 weekly attendees across the globe, the church that made faith cool, but...
Was it a celebrity church? Na sorry, enya na Ghana ho bibiri kwa. Sorry, enya na Ghana ha say, o ma yom ho self-style, self-celebrities, say no monam na ye hwahwa om na ye som. Enya mo hwahwa na ye hwahwa na me ye ha me no. Because you don't even represent that, because you're a crook. But you see, your people there are in bondage and being deceived. Do you know moya mosa? Oh, Papa, oh, Bishop, oh, there's no moya mosa ngwasia kekabisa. And kwa no maye, oh, ye foolish Galatians. Oh, my young. Okay? Oh, ye foolish Galatians. My young kwa. I'm making a message na memra me, so this time I'm not going to leave messages out there. Be reading now. Was it? Prince Daniel say, good job, Konfo. These fake churches must be closed down, just as Rwanda did, period. They are taking advantage on people's wives to do sokoi. Like, seriously, do you remember this word, sokoi? I don't know, Konfo. Mark Kuz, also good evening, Senior Brakweku, and everyone. Good one, I salute you. Is it John? Nah. Or say more fire, bro, with the thumbs up. And then comes is it George? Or say greetings, quick one. Okay, then remember, well, I said the prophet's manual, or is it Manuel? The prophet's manual, or say manual, I guess. Or see, we are learning, investigative experts, quick one. We all want sanity. To be name and body of the Messiah. Okay. My main call the other line so now also main cooking kind message being so Jordan say hello all Jordan Eddie thumbs up simini anywhere be brave we also say wow okay, come here and read this one or say that is Emma from Portland in the United States. I am concerned about integrity. If they call themselves men of God, they can't dishonestly or stealing people deserve trust. God have mercy on his people. Let me check this one. Jordan to us also close all the prayer grounds. Jordan to us Jordan said, how can he want to pay back the money? Is he still going to be a pastor? Well, I don't know. I cannot speak for him though. In my opinion, all the prayer grounds must be closed immediately. Anyway, we need jobs for the people, not prayer grounds. I agree with you, Jordan. If there is a God, he or she, it's within you as a person. I agree with you. Also, how can a person go to buy factory grounds and build prayer center only to God again to pray for what job? Wow. Quiet. Okay, we'll say yes. So yes. Kweku, tell them time for them to change. Okay, that's Emma. And on this our message. I say good for you, Kweku. You don't have to meet them. Yes. Jordan say it's even a waste of your time. I agree with you. This is a disgrace. It is a waste of time. We'll close all the prayer events and grounds and so forth. All right, Ghana for do message for message, bruh. And then of course I'll read your message and gladly read it. Now, still on sights and sounds, a Ghanaian Reverend Minister of God, Reverend Nkansa Boahin, has demystified the use of church funds, raising concerns about how some self-styled men of God take undue advantage of congregants soliciting money under the pretense that it is demanded by God's God. Also for Kasa, me pena sempa, na semo wokeni. Also here, ye wo sike bi ma ye gye a ye gye se ye de kwakoye wono ewrade adwuma strict. But asofo ni bi so aye ne say no, sika no a ye gye no ye gye ogye no ekọ no ne botom. Na woni ma de e bi ye asofo ni bi etumi te say na nanu ya na salifo amakoye sa special offering no or just special blessings. God is asking me, I need to touch you. Look, especially omuba be pon anom yesa enti oh let's also know what, let's wake up and then receive the benediction. Also wait no kaya ya kandere maye broskotoria nara mama lekusu hey ya here baba ya. God has just come. God has spoken to me. Please. Look. Let's do this quick. Quick. Before we go, God is asking me, look, I need about 20 people. Look, now, Ohonwa, no say, one more lead way, no more to and no master, no back, we raise, no be the numesim, no what team, no suja, here nara, la, bokondoro, guitar mama ye, lekusuka ye da. Tiamsa na members no. It's a psychological connectivity, folks. That's the deceptive part of it all. Many time about dramatize here, I'm telling you. No mujenjo. Arise, oh my soul, be strong and march forward. For it is the counsel of Jehovah that shall stand. It's not true. It's not true. The deception must stop. The psychological mind games must stop. Men of God in this country, your psychological game plan must stop immediately. Stop it. God is angry with you people. In 2019, I did something somewhere, and that was when God was asking the media to wake up and call the attention of our men of God to back off. And they say, no man, hey guys, we ain't through with these Ghanaians. We still want to what? Take their fans. We want to take their money. Maybe boss are natural. Munyai. You see, Emrantiano, they are learning from their fathers. That's why this expose is going after their fathers. We are not about Emrantiano so. Some years back, we took it upon many of them. There will be names there, whatever, all of those, whatever. This time, we are going at the top. Because they are learning from their fathers. And their fathers in church, they are church, nah, be any man of God catch us, say, God is asking him to come and tell you, say, for special offering, he's a criminal. Or say for tithe, me say tithe, a term. Some beko so etua e what some kwakui tua tight ne tua ne hu say still you are still impoverished oti ohiemu be catch o sa da no me ma okwa mo ene o metimi deceive dodo na but kwaku mun deceive but mo ma me kwan na me so nka me de tell them said they should pay the special offering, but allow me to also what do my job, my services to God and humanity. This is my ministry, folks. Please do not step on my way. Any man of God out there, do not step on my way. This is my ministry. Please, with the greatest of respect. Yeah, allow me to tell that small truth, at least, so that God, they say any man of God, catch it, come, special offering. 2, tithe. 3, special seed. There is nothing like special seed anywhere. From the top apex down, they know they are telling you a lie. And they've done this for far too long that the Holy Spirit is angry with them. And God is about to rig them all. Papa, wo tu ye funu wa kyerɛkyerɛ ni mebim hwɛ sika a yɛde koyo nyame adwuma ɛno nko na monte a ɛna saa ɔsɔfo no ɔwɔ kumase na agwa na yɛvɛ nsɛnkura ɔsɔfo ewu a we nenim fun saa begyina hɔ ka kyerɛ Ghana for sɛ afɔ church church sika de yentimi mfa ntua school fees, yentimi mfa nhwe obi or hospital, yentimi mfa den. And was a foolish idiot. But obetumi di say asori sika no at to talk us at the fence wall e woni fie. And was a and ani yakoka o si yanka yanuntum when they know naked wire pa e jane mu a wo mu di nipa ewudi di atrose yenyai ne yema omunye de omo aden boni we na me bi Samuel earlier. What is it that Christ has done to you people? Why? Musuo kese ete se wo do Onyankopon din. Usi Onyankopon din ho atwetwe sa wo ho. Ti osofo we asema woka about all of this take money take and make a sense out of it. If you can get a reason out of it, I have made some reasons out of it. Listen to him.
Sika bia ni ho ayama wo nyamefia eduru soro. We use those monies to propagate the kingdom and to push the agenda of God. The money we give, we use them to push the agenda of God. It doesn't go to heaven. So don't allow anybody to put pressure. Give according to how much God has given you. I hear people say, oh, he's a new preacher. When he grows small, he will change the way he is preaching. He will change the way he is preaching. Look. Do something with your life. I heard somebody say, Sofo, what you ask me, sorry man, say one that so now, I say that sorry man. Christ is coming. Jesus Christ is coming. And tell you that message you preached, did I tell you to preach? You preach because of your stomach. We organize certain programs just because our children's school fees must be paid.
Tight, you know. High priest na eje tight onyawo. In those days, the Melchizedek mo na eje tight nyawo osofo. A renowned Christian preacher has boldly declared that the real problem facing today's church, the real problem facing today's church is this. Many have settled for being church members, but few are committed to being what? True disciples of Christ. And he's right. And then saw them on Oko Tabla, sorry, they are church members. But if you are go to Otabla, sorry, go to Methodist, go to Presby, go to Kwanchankra, go to Daki Wadmaz, go to Wayne Ajinasare, go to Archbishop Danka William, you go also to Ko Presby, Ko Methodist, Ko Roman. We are there as what? Church members and not disciples of Christ. So we are disciples. Yes. You are not a disciple, but you know what? God did not call us so then to become church members. He's not interested. He's not taking delight in you being seen as church member. Because the day of his what? There's going to be evolutionary revolution. Onyankopon on for what sem says, oh, Christ, na me sorry member wo lighthouse o. Na me wo Kwanjan ankra sorry no mo from saying ahimfie. Oh, na me wo lighthouse o. Ebi. Nso de munya mo ho saa kwesiada sisi Easter na ebeba ne ebekum Kristo. Easter na ebeba o wo mo ebeye mu convention wo mo ebeye mu den na mo de munyi twinyi trada na munko saa na munye dede no a na munya te se mu do Kristo nanso mu ya mpatekufo mu ya mpateku ya aboneyefo ene amumuyefo ne yentimi so nsakire mfiri ye mumuyɔ ho na ye nimpo jikeke na ye fe na ye dese ye te ye mumuyɔsemu from the top of your men of God continue to take delight in their state of what? Iniquities. They are proud seeing themselves in their state of iniquities and not to sit to regret and repent. How many of us including me, Amity. How many of us are disciples of Christ? Christ needs disciples. He doesn't need members. But your church, when your men of God are interested now in who is, now that's the competition, don't you know? They are running the competition on the heels of who controls the large congregation. Including one more GGG warehouses. See a competition down who controls the large congregation. Forget and say no. Christ is not taking delight in that. Christ is looking for who? The disciples. Take a listen to this man. Listen to him.
Today we tend to think in terms of mega churches. The biggest church in the world, the second biggest church, a church with 5,000 members or 10,000 members. I don't believe Jesus is impressed, because he did not tell us to make church members. You know that? He said, go and make disciples of all nations. And there's a difference between a church member and a disciple. A disciple is someone whose primary aim in life is to follow Jesus. A church member can be just somebody who has some religion. But I think, forgive me for saying it, one of God's biggest problems in the world today is church members who are not disciples.
And I'm even asking the men of God themselves, from the top down, who among you is a disciple of Christ? Who among you are men of God? May say who among you and are we a disciple of? You think so? What? Is it? There's this penchant to be and of course Easter be na omeko gu baby almost year crusade. Ye say, Ajanasari, are you a disciple of Christ? Or you think that because of the church of there or Paris Chapel, so you're a disciple of Christ? You think so? Dark word nurse, evangelist, you think so? Kwanchankra, who is there insulting the young men in the church, say, you think so? Who is a disciple of Christ? You think so? Otabel, you think that we're a disciple of Christ? I'm asking you people questions, so. Because we are the face of the charismatic movement. A Honson and some money I would do a course of honor and some are trickle down to the young prophets in this country. Here we are, Namaba, the patriarch, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. Papa, are you a disciple of Christ? Are you? The day of the Lord is with the speed of beam light to descend on the hilltops of your synagogue, of your temples, of your cathedrals, and of your churches. And no man can stand the firepower and in God's glory. He will descend down in his great glory, and many of you will found wanting. I want all of you at the apex begin to repent. Folks, because short break me back. Ghana Speaks Extension will focus pretty much on compromising sharp focus on Bishop Etruapia. I'll be right back.
Say
Great, guys. Welcome back to the Frontline show, Ghana Speaks Extension. But before Meko Ghana Speaks Extension, look, and I'm kind of said these days, this time I'm not going to mess words. I'm going to read all my messages, okay? Now, my main kind was saying, you do all, yo, boy, PG, Losky, task, or one funny DM, okay. Where's I saying? My main kind way quick one. I say, please check on pastors' appreciation. Na nunzo na dey ben kra anti na say pastor nti chinchina ya say ye di bibi bros are appreciating one. Was a good evening. In fact, you are speaking the gospel truth. In fact, we should all stand to demonstrate against these satanic pastors. The leaders who should stand against practices are also not doing anything to crack the whip on these so-called pastors. Let's all stand against this. I strongly support you, Isaac Obeng, Fusu College of Education, Asen Fusu, and Odeba, great one. We'll say, okay, this one. I'll say, me, I don't joke with this show. I am a son at Kaswa Kweku Masa. We not hearing. Oh, we're a previous one. And Odeba. Okay, my mention. We'll say, Nana, I really love your show. I give all my heart, my strength to support you. I'll say, should show it and mention every single name that comes in. Please, either the church or pastor's name. Thank you. Oh, yeah, bro, one for Diamba. Also, for be anywhere, we expose a bar. Yam for Din Emma. Ebe, Kwaku, Yabebonina, come. What's it? Yabebonina, what's it? Kweku, good evening. I am Kwame listening to you from Kaswa. My mom listens to you each day. She's saying the English is too much. English. Also, me potono bro from na ma potono so wo twi kasenim. So, nti sa na ti why. Nti na show near GPS. Your Global Public Square, okay? GPS no. We all say, how are you? I'm fine. Many thanks for asking, okay? Me Fantinezu Fantefono Prophet some dear. Well, I say good evening, Kweku Anan. Hope all is well. We thank God. Okay. Fantefono Brofunia dear. I have rent some house at rent dear plan bam. We'll say, please, Mr. Gwekwanan, I need your number. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Please call me tomorrow. Okay, something like that. Okay, I'll say, okay, and also Sonko. We are saying we should not allow the use of mobile phones by and I see an old one. Okay, my memory. Dozens of messages, but let me come here. Okay, we are saying good evening, Kweku Anan. Please, I'm Ernest Kwanzaa Jr. from Dansuman Kweku. It's like the pastors and the prophets, they took God's image but did not pick his attitude, character, wisdom, and knowledge, but rather goes astray to do evil deeds, all in the name of God and the Bible. Whenever you try to ask these men of God about the contradictions in the Bible, they tell you that you need spiritual wisdom to understand. But Kweku, understand them because we have low memory. The prophets, the pastors have decided to use the smartest way to improve their welfare. Thank you, big bro. God continue to give you wisdom. Ernest, you're more than the word right. Trust me, that's the point. Okay, Michael from Ashali. I'll say, hi, Kweku, Your Excellency, Mr. President Mahama. We, the ordinary people of Ghana, sincerely appreciate your vision of constructing an express highway from Accra to Kumasi. However, in our humble opinion, we respectfully appeal to you to consider completing the dual carriage from Apedria to Kumasi before commencing the proposed expressway project. The inconvenience, high rates of accidents, and the number of deaths recorded on the existing single carriage to Kumasi are quite alarming. Mr. President, we should be most grateful to you. Could give this humble appeal your kind consideration. Thank you. It's like you are writing a letter. Good one there. That's a nice construction to President Mahama. Hello, Kwekuanan. I am sick of how some pastors are deceiving their flock, and this expose is a breath of fresh air. We are hoping it would bring some much needed transparency to Christianity. Mr. Kwekuanan, my name is not Mr. I am Kwekuanan. You are skeptical. Mr. Kwekuanan, you are skeptical. Do you really think any pastor would dare? Or say, do you think any? I'm sure. Aha, there he comes. Or see, do you really think any pastor would dare come on the show and explain themselves? Sounds like you are not holding you are not holding much hope. Not a single person would come. These men of God, quote and unquote, you mention, are masters of darkness. They hate the light. Echo Thomas from Tema Community 4. Echo. What's something in the Okay, good evening, sir. I am Benjamin from Oyarefa. Apostle Paul was the last apostle of Christ sent to the Gentile church to deliver the message of our salvation. 1 Corinthians 15:8-9. Also, and last of all, he was seen of me also as of one out of due time. For I am the least of the apostles, that I am not meet to be called an apostle, because I persecuted the church of God. He also said, no one should preach any other message apart from what he preaches. Galatians 1:6-9. Or say that ye are so removed from him that called you into the grace of Christ unto another gospel, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Christ. But through we or an angel from heaven preach any other. Ewa. Paul no de Bible. That's it, my kind. Good evening, Kwekuanan. These so-called men of God are doing evil. They need to be exposed. In other case, Christianity in Africa as a whole came in form of a scam in order to conquer Africans, since they knew that Africa was a strong and powerful state. They brought in Christianity to deceive and weaken African. Na Pari Abraham. I don't know if I pronounce your name well. Okay. Kweku, God willing, tomorrow is my birthday. And my twin brother, please. I want you to wish us on your show, please. Kweku, tell them to read it and understand very well. Okay. Isaiah 1:13. Bring no more vine. Oblations increase is an abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbath, the calling of assembly, I can't away with it is iniquity. Even the solemn meeting. Psalm 46:6. Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire, my ears hast thou open. Burnt offerings and sin offering hast thou not required. They know the truth, but they will teach them their own words. By their action we shall know the fake ones. Good one. Oh, one for Diambo, Nama wish it Unyana O Canon. Okay. Good evening, Kweku. I have been telling you to stop following these guys and mind your job. This particular pastor is so funny. He was not praying, but rather joking. Nana Kwame, Naka. Okay. I'll say, I always watch your show. My little advice. Please reduce the insult, but whip them. This is not personal, but let them know that you are not after them, but you are speaking the fact of them to stop and change. Thank you, Nana Kwame. Kweku, you can be a pastor. I am not. And I don't want to be. We also have a look at Obofo. What has Obofo done? Okay, guys, I welcome you back to Ghana Speaks Extension, and in this edition, we bring you an exclusive telephone conversation between myself and Bishop Etru Apia, admitted to paying his debt owed to his Miss Teria Vanderpoel in installments after consulting with a lawyer Ben Obri Yeboah, a member of parliament for Subini constituency, how to structure his payment schedule. Tonight, folks, what did I make? Maybe bought tape recording yachro, a bra, a trapia mini dim coma or G2 Safio Ede, Ubitia Nika. I'm a mamma, no, oh, baby, to an radio quayo. On the lawyer, I a friend of Obri Yeboah, Yeminia. Obri is a renowned lawyer or Memu How. Obri, so soon as he see a member of parliament, Emma Subini constituency in Infant. Now, Bishop Etru Apia Echo Shia lawyer will play a bromoko kumase. And or they call two names as someone atuni. A honor lawyer neka chance, hey, Papa. In some of Wakachemno, me a lawyer, me show no some said the equa, Mr. Konakuku to Escano. Enti oho no nim se lawyer Obri Yeminia. And a Kofi frame is a gwagu. Hey, asema da woni ene Mr. Obrane mi hwa asemi na me pese osofo no ye ne se ontua maame ni sika ema ne nkakra na asem bi amfa na asem ko. Folks, saying I don't know, but then of course this is the Frontline special edition, and this is the Frontline Investigates. I'll be back.
The day of reckoning is here. It is not the end of the world. It is the end of darkness and the beginning of light and truth. Something that has never happened before. After many years of undercover investigations on politics, religion, business, and more, it is time to blow the cover. Judgment Day comes for us all. Run or hide, live or die, you will be exposed. There is no rest for the wicked, only torment. Judgment Day with the legendary Kukwanan, only on the Frontline Show.
Great, welcome back to the Frontline special edition, Frontline Investigates. Of course, our expose title, Workers of Iniquities. What's up? Number nene down, all the message by Nama King Camel. My main kind way quick one. Max Esiedu or say, good evening, Kweku. Expose the fake so-called men of God. More fire. Isaac Mensa or say, brother Kweku, I admire the great work you are doing by exposing these fake and lazy people who call themselves pastors and prophets. They are all rapists. Our eyes are open now. Great, guys. Now, my young Bishop Etru Apia, any kweku anan nkɔmɔ ɛkɔ so kwan a na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔfa so no tua ɛyɛ maame ne sika because yɛto yɛ bo asɛm ane pa o meto me bo asɛm ne didi nkɔmɔ na ɛsɛ nkyɛ otie asɛm nanso so tie ɛsɛ wentie. Take a listen to this. Mommy entie nkɔmɔ no Bishop Petro appear ɛne kweku anan. Let's listen. MCR, can we have the audio?
He gave me a certain payment schedule, or if you like, an arrangement that this is what you guys have arrived on. He mentioned the month of September and some other stuff, but I haven't been able to conclude with because the other side to be Mrs. Van der Poel was also coming from a different angle. But then I told him I have to speak to you also to get certain clarity to what you are fixing. As it were, how many months have you fixed with him? Because he was mentioning some months and other stuff. So that I needed to hear it from you yourself. And then I told him, I understand that. We've gone past that. I wanted to know what it was that in September, after the end of September, I'll fix some, I'll try to get some funds and make some payments. I'll start with, I told him to back. I want to can start it because now I'm again. I'm going to fulfill and all these things now was not part of my plan. I thought I can start with 2,000. I've got 2,000. So what I'm going to do is is give me a period of maybe let me do this with you. Yes, lawyer.